What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you?
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Gibson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to the ground. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
They get to him as he throws. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. The Longhorns get enough for the first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Makes the grab. It's Lockett. And they'll knock him down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
To the air, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the run, it's Gibson. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Guess not all doinks are bad. Off the right, upright, and through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the move from inside his 5. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to...
There he goes! He has the first and still on his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Going the other way, he's got room. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Longhorns send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Might be changing the route. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making the play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
To throw, it's Manning. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against the guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
He got it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 21 over USC. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Dogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They go into the creative space, giving it to the wide receiver. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game. And one of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
He's got it on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Dances away to buy time. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McCutcheon. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. There he goes down the right side. The 10. Touchdown Bulldog. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off play action on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got a man, it's McCutcheon. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pulls it in. It's Wingo. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense playing a bail technique. Here's the snap, looking to throw. forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Made a defender miss. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. The give. Got a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. South Carolina was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Gamecocks performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield. It's Manning. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. And we saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guys standing beside him. David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
You see it so much in college football when they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
got enough space. Touchdown, Georgia. And the punishment has been extended.
this receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Finds his man, it's Wingo.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route and find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Going right and going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
From the red zone, looking for a man. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To the air, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. The Longhorns get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, I like getting field goals and putting points on the board, but not when it's fourth and short, man. I'm going to trust my unit. He trusts his guys, and they come through for him. They're trying to get 6 on this possession and now set up with first and goal.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Touchdown, Texas! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the
Kickoff to stop the threat. Past the 50. Past the 30. Past the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Pulls it, fire complete. Wide open spaces. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. They go back to work in the final period of this one. This quarterback part of their running game. Picks up the first down. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw at Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these.
He's loose. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's McCutcheon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's caught. It's McCutcheon. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Just keep slinging it. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback moving. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Trying to bully their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Trying to pound it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting a touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Special teams proving to be special. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. He just took it the entire length of the field, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Manning. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Here comes the heat. A lot of defenders around on that screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Unloads it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Fires to the big fella. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
That's the kind of play that might happen only one time in your life if you're lucky. It's like a hole-in-one in golf. Look, a 99-yard touchdown run.
When you get almost 100 yards on the day, you're happy. But when you get it on one carry, it's even better. They give it to him. Once he gets past that second level, no one catches him all the way to the house. 99 yards.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Running behind that left side. Find some fresh air. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive.
Turning it on. It's a seam wide open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for him.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's a reverse. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws for the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Finds his man, it's Branch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fakes the grab. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. This is a designed run. And the tackle is made, and they get nothing. Game is in the books. We sense